Middle East, the world's new opportunity engine. Episode 2, UAE, the global business gateway of the 21st century. When people talk about the United Arab Emirates as a global business hub, most immediately think of Dubai. And while Dubai plays a crucial role, the reality is more sophisticated. The UAE works as a dual-engine system, with Dubai and Abu Dhabi performing complementary functions inside a single national strategy. Understanding this balance is key to understanding why the UAE became a global business gateway and why it will likely remain one for decades. A small country with outsized economic weight. The UAE represents less than 0.1% of the world's population, yet it consistently ranks among the most connected and competitive economies globally. Its GDP has grown from a few $billion in the 1970s to over $500 billion United States dollars today, with long-term national plans projecting continued expansion through UAE Vision 2040, focused on economic diversification, urban sustainability, knowledge-based industries and global competitiveness. Critically, this growth is not dependent on population expansion, but on productivity, capital efficiency, and global integration. Dubai and Abu Dhabi, two roles, one strategy. Dubai and Abu Dhabi are often compared. That's a mistake. They are not competitors, they are system components. Dubai functions as the global interface: trade, logistics, tourism, finance, entrepreneurship, and services. Abu Dhabi acts as the strategic backbone: capital allocation, sovereign investment, energy leadership, and long-term stability. Abu Dhabi controls one of the largest concentrations of sovereign capital in the world through institutions like ADIA and Mubadala, with assets measured in hundreds of billions of dollars. That capital is deployed globally, but also used domestically to build advanced industries, support strategic sectors, and anchor long-term economic resilience. Dubai attracts flows. Abu Dhabi stabilizes and compounds them. That combination is rare and powerful. Infrastructure as a competitive weapon. Before branding itself as a business hub, the UAE invested aggressively in hard infrastructure: ports, airports, roads, energy systems, and digital connectivity. Jebel Ali Port became one of the busiest container ports globally. Dubai International Airport evolved into one of the world's top hubs for international passengers. Abu Dhabi invested heavily in industrial zones and energy infrastructure supporting both hydrocarbons and renewables. This infrastructure was not built to meet demand, it was built to create demand. That's a crucial distinction. Free zones and legal architecture. One of the UAE's most effective innovations is not visible from the outside: its legal and regulatory architecture. Through dozens of free zones, the UAE allowed companies to operate under international commercial standards, predictable regulation, clear dispute resolution, and historically low tax or zero tax environments. Financial centers like DIFC in Dubai and ADGM in Abu Dhabi adopted common law frameworks, which dramatically reduced legal friction for global firms. This wasn't deregulation, it was a smart regulation designed for international compatibility. Economic diversification in practice. Today, non-oil sectors account for the majority of UAE GDP, including trade and logistics, financial services, tourism and hospitality, real estate, and technology and innovation. Abu Dhabi continues to leverage energy leadership, including large-scale investments in renewables and hydrogen, while Dubai focuses on services, finance, and entrepreneurship. This dual-track model allows the UAE to absorb global shocks, adapt to new industries, and remain relevant as the global economy evolves. A neutral platform in a fragmented world. Perhaps the UAE's most underestimated advantage is strategic neutrality. In an era of geopolitical tension, trade fragmentation, and regulatory divergence, the UAE positioned itself as open to Western capital, open to Asian growth, open to emerging markets, and open to talent from everywhere. This neutrality is not ideological. It's economic infrastructure. Companies don't come to the UAE to take sides, they come to operate. Human capital as long-term policy. The UAE also understood something many countries learned too late: capital follows people. Residency reforms, long-term visas, and golden visas transformed the UAE from a temporary base into a long-term home for entrepreneurs, executives, engineers, and investors. This shift changed the economic equation. Businesses stopped thinking short-term, families settled, and ecosystems formed. That's how hubs become self-reinforcing. Dubai as the gateway layer. Dubai deserves its reputation not because it's flashy, but because it's functional. It operates as a business operating system: fast company formation, global connectivity, cultural neutrality, and execution speed. If you want a deep, structured understanding of how Dubai evolved into this role, I explore it in detail in my book, Dubai, From the Desert to the Capital of the 21st Century, available on Amazon Kindle in both English and Spanish. Dubai didn't grow randomly, it followed a blueprint. Why this model is evergreen? What makes the UAE exceptional is not a single policy or sector, but it's the governance mindset, long-term planning instead of short political cycles, execution over ideology and adaptability over rigidity. These principles are not tied to trends. They scale over time. The UAE didn't try to dominate global markets. It made itself essential to global flows. Looking ahead. As global supply chains evolve, capital becomes more mobile, and talent more selective, the UAE's role as a neutral, efficient, and stable gateway becomes even more relevant. And next, we turn to a country pursuing an even bolder transformation, Saudi Arabia, where scale, ambition, and systemic reform are redefining its economic role in the world. What's happening in the Gulf is not regional, it's reshaping global opportunity. Take advantage of our content, subscribe now and join the journey.